Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. Many of you, and I as well, have been waiting anxiously for the transcript from the January 23rd, 2025 closed hearing on the defense's motion to suppress IGG evidence, where we learned in the order denying that motion that there were multiple parties, both experts and members of law enforcement, who testified at that closed hearing. And we just did an episode of the Indie Zone. If you haven't had an opportunity to listen to that and watch it, please do, because it provides the names of those witnesses. In any event, Judge Hippler had rendered an order at the end of January indicating that he would be ordering the transcript from that hearing, albeit in redacted format, to be disseminated to the public. But he did provide both sides with the opportunity to have a chance to review it and provide any requests for portions of the transcript that they wanted to have redacted from the public. That was due to go back to the judge, who would then, logic dictates that he would review those, decide whether or not to incorporate any, some, or none of the requests for redaction from the parties, and then at some point after that, disseminate the transcript to the public. Well, there is a rather confusing document that relates to all of this that appears on the case summary page as of the 18th of February, 2025. It states objection. Now, it is a PDF document, so this will ultimately appear on the public docket. It says objection, but then underneath it, in a further description by the clerk of court, it says defendants no objection to the state's proposed redactions to the January 23rd, 2025 closed hearing transcript. So it appears that one of two things happened. Either the defense is objecting, is disagreeing with what the state of Idaho has indicated it would like to see redacted from this transcript, or conversely, there is an objection. And the defense is speaking out and saying, I don't agree with these redactions that the state has. It's a little confusing, though, because one would expect a little bit of an explanation why, if this was an objection, the defense was objecting, and that would then require the defense to address matters that the state wants under seal. So one way or the other, it looks like it's a no objection just because of what I just said. There's no other document here that talks about, at least from the state's, the defense's perspective, what they would want to have sealed. Now, there is also on the 18th subject document motion to redact or seal newly filed record. This is the sealed proposed redactions to the January 23rd, 2025 hearing transcript. It's probably from the state because of what we just saw here from the defense. All of this for you to look at and come to your own conclusions appear on page 71 of the Ada County District Court case summary page. This is the document that lists from the clerk's office all the key filings in the case, all of the motions, responses, replies, notices of hearings, orders, and other related matter. Take a look at these two items on the 18th of February and see what you think. We will keep our eyes on the docket for this document when it does appear. When that happens, we'll of course report back to you with some further observations. The link to the Ada County Court of Judicial Interest case filings are located in the description to this and every podcast episode. Please go on to the Idaho Cases of Judicial Interest, scroll down to the Kohberger case, and you will see a hot link for the case summary page right under the case style. This will now conclude this episode of the Indie Zone podcast. My name's Kathy. Thank you for joining us here today.